everybody? Welcome to Power Plays Palace. Back again. Sorry for yesterday. Had a couple technical difficulties. Couldn't get everything up and running, but we here. So let's get it going. Let's get on to this chart real quick. It's today's chart. Yesterday's SPY went on a little heater. It had a pre-market gap up here. And from there, it came back and pulled down here to this 657. This 637 area, and then from there it kind of pushed up the rest of the day till it ended up the day at 651. So you had a $14 move here, and you can see it's a couple big jumps in, at around 1055. And then again at 1235, you had major pushes up, some pullback, and then continuous grinding up from there. So you had a real opportunity yesterday to do some real damage in the market, and that's because of the pre-market gap up. And we remember this gap for later on if it comes back in this area. That'll be an important spot. But you had a pre-market gap up. You had a lot going on in the pre-market that signaled that the market was going to be pretty strong yesterday, and it did that. It ran straight up, and it started to do its thing. And so we didn't have a chart for yesterday, but today we do. And we're going to base that off what we're seeing right now in this pre-market. As you can see, after last night, the SPY continued to move up. And right now, the pre-market, it reached all the way up to 657. And establish a pre-market low here of 652. Some people ask me why the pre-market low or pre-market high doesn't coincide with the overnight. That a lot has to do with volume, stop and start, and I think the pre-market for the day starts when the market opens in the morning, and that's at 4 o'clock, and so that's why we do that based off of that. But as you can see, this is where the market is, and currently was pushing up to 657. Is currently at 652.88. And so let's look at the chart for the day. So what we'll be looking for is a breakout long around 657.50. That's if it breaks out of that pre-market range. And you look for an entry around 657.60, 658. With the stop below 655.80. Your target's going to be 659.80, 661.50, and 663.80. And on the put side, if you get a reaction that goes up in that 657 range, 657.50, and it rejects, you can be looking for an entry around that area, 657, 657.80 when it stalls out, with our stop above 659.20, with our targets being 654. 652, and 651.54. And if you recall previous videos, you'll see that some of these levels have shown back up on the chart because support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. So in past, when it moves up into these different key levels and it created some reaction, so they saved them and they come back up again once you start to backtrack and move into different areas and different time frames and different periods. Those key levels will keep you grounded. But that's where we are today. We're not going to prolong this. This is the Power Plays Palace, man, where you get the information from guys who trade. I am a person who trades. And so this is just some things that I see in my recommendations based on that. But this is not financial advice. And it's definitely not meant to tell you to go out and do things that you're not prepared for or know about. So if you're not prepared, you don't know, you're not comfortable, at least you can follow the chart and see what the chart says and how it's moving. If you have any questions in the video, just leave a comment, share, subscribe, and I'll respond to that. And if you want to join us, come over to Power Plays as a group, man. We got some traders in there, and we trade during the day. And you can learn, whatever you want to learn. Ask questions and do that. But that's our trading group, man. It's Power Plays. But in the meantime, let's get our trade on today for this beautiful Wednesday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. Don't let the market fool you. Get up, get out, and do something, but do not let the market fool you, man. That's one thing for sure. Stay disciplined, respect your levels, and let's get this trade on. It's your boy, man. We out. Power Plays Palace, man. Catch y'all tomorrow.